Let me relax for a second now that we have to talk about the proofing of this thing. Finally. So, I have now completed a draft that I'm happy with. It is important that I put my book or screenplay inside of a physical or hypothetical drawer. I don't look at it, I don't even think about it, although you will think about it, but not consciously at least. And if I can work on something else, I'm going to. But for me, it is important not to have anything to do with it for at least 4 weeks. And this is a good period of time because it gives me a fresh perspective on the piece. I couldn't look at it with objective eyes, otherwise you never do. Don't you ever change. Ever change. You beautiful thing. Mwah. So, now a month has gone by and I can finally dig out my book or screenplay in whatever hole I put it in. It is an unsettling but also exciting part of the process. So this is when I will start seeing plenty of issues. Lack of logic, confusing paragraphs and dialogues that make little or no sense at all. Go away! Go away! I hate you! I hate you! No, I don't hate you. I love you. I love you. But I will also appreciate other scenes and paragraphs that make me proud of what I've achieved. And fortunately, you have not sent this version to anyone yet. Imagine if you did though. No. Because you know, and I know, that the temptation to write something and send it away without checking it, out of exhaustion of course, is always strong. But well done, if you have resisted this urge, well done. Alright, now I'm happy with my changes and everything I've done, and I've finally given my manuscript or screenplay to family members, friends, and who I trust. But it'd be advisable, if you can afford it, to use professional readers instead. Family and friends are free, but normally too kind, unless otherwise of course, to be frank with you. Although even if they're honest with you, they may not necessarily be able to tell you what is wrong with your story. They would know when something is off or on, but they may not be able to help you fix it. A professional reader is going to write a detailed report about things that work and things that didn't. And I find that often your family and friends only say that they either enjoy your script, story, screenplay, or they hate them. Very rarely they would tell you, me, or anyone the whys, what, and hows, whatever hasn't worked, ever. But pay extra attention to common factors, meaning if one person has commented on a story issue, don't worry too much about it. It's their opinion, okay? However, if another person who doesn't know this one at all also commented on the exactly same problem, then it is time to truly pull out your magnifying lens and look into the problem yourself. Obviously, if many more mention this issue, well, it's time then you take something else rather than just a magnifying lens. I can tell you that most of the time, if a scene doesn't work, it is because something really earlier didn't work, and there will be like a progression of things, then he made this specific scene not work retroactively. Because what is important when you make a scene is to lay the foundations of the scenes. So perhaps, I repeat, this scene would work better if you really think that this scene is important for the story. If you go back and you add or remove information and you see how, whether there is a crescendo, then he gets to that specific point. And if still doesn't work, maybe it's time to rework the whole thing from scratch, because it is a critical part, really is, if many people comment on it. It's time to leave behind the paragraphs, the lines, and scenes that do not work. No matter how many days and nights you have spent on refining them, you have to stay strong, and at the motto, if you love your story, let them go. Do what you have to do. Always remember, you do it for the greater good. Okay, whether you ended up giving your stuff to professional readers or family members or whatnot, understanding the feedback given is an art of its own. It is a very delicate stage where no matter what happens in your head, you shan't, won't, and can't afford to take comments personally. Instead, thank profusely the people who have helped you out, and when you finish doing so, thank them again. Don't forget that these people, especially family and friends, have given you their most precious commodity, their free time. And then, is it finished? All done? Far from it. Not too far, but far from it. You still have to wait a little bit more. Now, weeks if not months have gone past since your last feedback. You've finally figured out what was really wrong and done all of the changes that needed to be done. It is time to give this new version to a new set of friends or readers. Yes, new. Personally, I think that giving your work to a new set of readers or friends is the best policy, no matter what, but the original people who have read your work are now biased. Unless you have drastically changed everything, they know the whole ordeal and their response will not be as effective as someone who reads your work afresh.
See, we're learning already. Now, what was I saying?
Alright, that's all I want to say about storytelling. I hope that you've enjoyed this video as much as I did making it. And if you did, please do like and subscribe to the channel. Anyway, until next time, ciao and... What the... That's odd. Anyway, until next time, ciao and grazie.